Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Mini Metro. You guys asked for it once again. You wanted more, you're going to get more. We're going to play another round of this game, and does it look a little bit different? It has actually been updated, and the update is mainly to the interface right here. There is a minor tweak to interstations. That's not the correct word. Yeah, I can't remember that right now, but the larger little stations, they now hold less people. Yes. Anyway, let's click on play. And let's see how things are a little bit different. Doesn't this look fancy? You can now see the colours of the lines, which I think is pretty cool. You can see some of them have a slightly different palette from others, which is awesome. And we no longer have a map of the area, which is interesting. I kind of missed that, but a lot of you asked me to play a particular one. And look at this. You can see how many lines you can have in total. Is that right? Or do you always have 9? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to be playing on Hong Kong. That's right. Some of you requested me to play on this one, so let's do it. By the way, if you want to change the difficulty, you now click on Mode, and these have been renamed to Normal, Endless, and Extreme. And you can see there's actually a description of what happens, which is pretty smart. Does anything else change? Okay, the colour changes. Very cool. Very nice looking. Let's go back to the main menu here, and let's play Hong Kong. Let's do this. So, mistake that I made last time, I talked a lot about what I'd learned. And there seems to be a lot of water here. Have I paused the game? I believe I've paused it. No. What's happening? There we go, it's appeared. Okay, we are in the fast speed. And it's instructing me on how to play. Let's just pause the game for a second because a few things have popped up here. Yes, the main mistake that I made last time is I talked a lot about what I wanted to do. And then I kind of stuck to the same layout. So we're going to make it a thing that during this playthrough we will change the layout maybe a couple of times. That's what we're aiming for anyway. So you're going to go through like this. And that means a lot of people are going to cross over and want to go to square, which will be fine for now. And let's resume and let's put it on the faster speed. So looking at this, you can see there is a maximum of 7 lines. I had 9 in my mind earlier. I don't know why. I don't know if that's actually a thing. And straight away some stations are popping up. So if we go around like this, we don't need a bridge. That's a pretty nice connect. We're going to disconnect this end, bring in a new line to go across like this, and you can also connect to that one, which I failed to do. And boy oh boy, are a lot of stations popping up really quickly here. Let's hope we can handle this, because it's not the greatest of layouts so far, so that makes sense to connect to that one. And really what we'd like is for blue to connect to oh, actually we can disconnect these ones. Let's go like that, and let's pause for a second. There's so many things popping up really quickly. Let's bring this one back across like that, and actually you can connect to that one and then go to square. There we go. Not the best layout with the 3 triangles and 3 circles, but it'll work for now. And green has certainly not got a lot going for it. I think what we should do is connect green to that station. That seems kind of smart to me. So we've just got the one bridge to get between the 2 sides, but we don't have any unique stations yet, so things are right. And as soon as I say it, isn't it typical? Okay, we'll connect the green line to that and the red line. That makes a lot of sense, right? Connect both. No, I do not want to move you. I've accidentally moved the carriage. That's not good. Now we've got a load of people waiting over here. So week 2, we get 2 locomotives? Yes, we get 2. That's fantastic. Okay, is that another change they've made? I think some of these graphics look slightly different as well. As I said, the game has received an update. We're going to take the tunnels. Yes, because there appears to be a lot of water in this area. So we've got 5 bridges now, and I'm a little concerned about that right there. Let's go and add an extra locomotive to green and red. Red is going to have to pick up some extra work here. We're going to do it like that, so it's between... Do you know what? I think it might have been smarter to have gone... Oh, like that? I'm not so sure, but at least the triangle is now between the circles, which will alleviate some pressure there. And now we've got a station over here. Green's going to go to that one, just because it's a one-way bridge at the moment. Blue will pick up this one down the bottom, and everything's looking okay. At some point, we need to do that redesign, though, so we will definitely keep an eye on things. And I feel like soon will be the time for the redesign. We've got a lot of people at this station. The reason being, it's not actually connected, is it? And that's never good. But we've got 2 carriages approaching. I think we're going to get that within time, no problem at all. But now we've got a station all the way up here, so let's pick up these passengers, and then I think we'll be thinking about a redesign. Are we playing on the fast speed? We are not. That is something we should always do. Okay, redesign is in order. What we're going to do is redact all of these. Actually, I think the blue line would be the one that I would keep down the bottom there, but we're just going to redesign this from scratch, because That way we can look at this from a different perspective. We haven't got all of those lines sort of already in there, making us see different pathways. So what I see is a lot of circles around here, and a lot of triangles in this sort of area. How are we going to split them up? We've got one square and one over here, so the square's kind of unique at the moment. Everything kind of needs to go through. So maybe we create a line that's a circle around this area. Let's just draw one and see what happens here. So we want to kind of mix up the amount of triangles in between other ones. So 2 triangles in a row, that's fine. Let's say it then comes across here. We've got a triangle, then a circle, and now we don't want too many more. So let's say we go circle, 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 triangle, and then we go circle once more, and then back over there. That's quite a big line, isn't it? I'm wondering if maybe more of these circles... Tell you what, I think we should go like this. That's not quite how I was going to do it, but that'll work. And then this should go over there. Now it needs to visit this one. We need our stations to visit that line. So maybe this isn't the line that goes all the way around there, and it comes back like this. I feel like maybe we should put it on that one as well. Okay, so let's try that. Then we'll create another line that covers this kind of area. So we'll go like that. Then we are going to go across. We're using up 2 bridges now on either line. That gives us 2 for the final line. We'll come around like this. And that looks relatively good. And now we're left with one more line, the blue line, which I think we're going to go circle, triangle, square, triangle, to this one, to that one, to that one, and back around like that. And I have no idea if this is going to work, if I've missed something. Let's see what happens. Let's resume. This could be disastrous. It really could. But it'll be interesting to see. And now we've got a lot of people at stations. Oh, we've got a unique down here, which actually I think we can quickly connect 2 of our lines to, and possibly a third. And now we've got a station over here. That's going to be trouble for us, isn't it? But looking at this, I feel like it's going to be okay. We've got a carriage there, and now another one. And man, it is a little bit stretched, isn't it? It's a little bit stretched. I feel like an extra line would have helped us a lot here. You can see that I've tweaked things quickly there, and so we can get to this one, which was going to become a problem, and I think it might be game over because we got this guy down here. However, we've just received 2 locomotives, and we will take an extra line. So let's pause. Let's put that locomotive down. We have 4 in total. Did I miss something there? 4 locomotives in reserve. I must have not been paying attention at some point. So you're going to go in there and save the day, right? Awesome, that's fantastic. And then we'll be waiting to see where the next need, I guess you could say, is. And we've got another station right here. I think we're going to connect both of those to that one. And clearly we need another locomotive on the green line. So let's put one down the bottom here. And another station appears. So many you can barely think. Let's put one going in the opposite direction on the blue line. Come on, connect to that one. And then the other one's going to have to go on the other line, actually. So things are getting pretty sparse around the bottom here. I think what we'll do is add in a support line that goes between these stations. And look, we've got no more bridges. And we can't go... Oh, do you know what? I think we need another redesign. This is not working, is it? This support line here is not going to do a lot but drop them off at a different station. All of these square guys want to cross the river, don't they? So let's connect up you to there and there. And actually we'll just have the blue line do a little bit less. And the green line is really overworked. I don't think I thought this through too much. Maybe we'll need another redesign. Let's see if we get things under control a little bit here before we need to do that. And it's looking okay-ish. There's just a couple of stations down the bottom here that are worrying me. Yeah, it's not going too smooth. Oh, and loads of stations popping up on this island. Okay, I really think it's time for another redesign here. Okay, blue feels a little bit overstretched here, but just take a moment to take this in. We've got a really nice line down the bottom here, which actually doesn't extend up to this one, but it's something we could possibly do. But at least it gets a square and the diamond over here. We've got the red line sort of going through, covering the island, and connecting to both of the uniques, which is very important. And then blue and green are kind of maybe a little unorganized. We might expand them as more stations pop up. But the thing now is the orange, yellow, whatever you want to call it, line down the bottom here is going to be overworked. and possibly not have enough carriages. Okay, so the reason we lost carriages before, we had extra ones down here, is because they come off the lines when we redesign them. So we just need to put these on the most urgent stations first of all, and we're going to have some serious micromanagement here for a moment. We also want to take care of these new stations as they pop up. So we've got 2 more locomotives for our overworked stations. The orange line should have enough to survive for the moment, except we've got the overflow to work with. So that's going to go to green. I think green and blue are a little stretched and could work with some reorganisation. So again, we're going to put another one on this line. We're going to move these once we've alleviated the pressure, because there's definitely too many on that line alone. And where are we starting to see it? The red line is starting to look stretched. So once we go around and drop some more people off or pick them up, I think this guy here is now ready to be moved. We'll put you on the end of the red line right here. Okay, and I think we've got the situation under control, and this time I think we've redesigned it a heck of a lot better than we did before. This one down here is slightly worrying. We do have this guy coming around. Let's hope he can make it in time. I mean, we've got 3 locomotives on that track, and I think at the moment what we need is more locomotives, more so than another line. But it's still early on in the game. We're at 275, and you are now full. 1 more. That's kind of worrying. Have you got enough? Are you dropping people off? You're not. Okay, so where do we have more locomotives than we need? We've got 2 on the red line. That might be more. We definitely need that extra carriage. Where can we get it from? Green has 1, blue has 1, as far as I can tell. And there's not much we can do, really. We'll have to hope that this guy here can drop it off. Are we going to be okay? Or do we have to make an emergency move? We have to make an emergency move here. Okay, so red carriage, please. I think we're running out of time here. There we go. Surely we can move you now. Okay, you are going to have to go to that station right there, and I don't think we've done it. I think we failed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, you got there in time. Yes, amazing. Oh, now troubles are emerging all over the place because red line is going to back up. Finally, locomotives definitely going to take the carriage. And let's look at this over here. This station is going to be awkward. Obviously, we can drag green over there immediately. But it is going to make things difficult for us. For now, I think that's what we're going to have to do. It's this little island right here. It just makes things so difficult because you need the bridges. We do have 2 in reserve. Our redesigning of the lines helped with that. We are going to put a locomotive back on to this one, and we're going to put a carriage on the green line, I think, wherever you are. And maybe an extra locomotive on there as well. We are really struggling here. I think blue kind of needs one as well. Didn't we just put one down on red over here, or am I going mad? I think I might be going mad. This game can be pretty hectic to play sometimes. It didn't let me place it down, did it? There we go. Okay, so this one right here is suffering a little bit. But overall, we seem to just be hanging in right there. And I feel like green is very stretched, and maybe one of the other lines needs to take some of its work, but I'm not really sure what we'll do there. Because it goes from all the way over to one side to the other. And it's this square. We've only got 1 square the entire time. That is quite unusual. Maybe that's just one of the challenges of the map. We're going to be okay here. Oh, and we've got a square over there. Well, that is actually kind of good because that's a 2nd square. And I think we just lost. That guy did not pick up any passengers, did he? Where can we get a locomotive from? This one right here is empty. That might be our saving grace. And let's put you in the opposite direction so you're more likely to pick people up. Come on. Be kind to me. Be kind to me. I think we failed. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. That was a really tough map, I gotta say. Some of them are definitely easier than others. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was fun. We didn't do too great, but I hope you had a good time watching. As always, thank you very much for your support, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching this video. I have a 2nd channel where you can find additional videos of my Twitch live streams. If you're interested in watching one of my live streams, then come over to Twitch and hit that follow button to be notified of when I go live. And if you're not subscribed over here on YouTube, then feel free to subscribe for more content like this. I also have a creative plot world server, play.xisumavoid.com, where you can build on your own plot and join in the fun with our wonderful community. And if you like social media, then you can interact with me on Twitter at xisumavoid.com. Links to all the relevant things can be found in the description box below.